Now, at this point, forecasters are predicting Wednesday to be our worst day for weather from Laura in East Baton Rouge Parish. There could be strong winds and rain lasting through Friday. Now, I want to emphasize to our residents this remains a serious situation. Tropical weather has the potential to change at any moment. We should take this time to prepare ourselves, our homes, our neighbors, and our family. At this point, I'm calling on residents to make sure that you have a 3-day supply of food, water, and medicine. Also, of course, stock up on clean face coverings and hand sanitizer for the coronavirus. In addition to preparing our families, it is imperative to prepare our homes as well. I always say that Baton Rouge is a resilient community, and our residents prove this time and time again by continuing to come together and rallying together during times of need. I have had many community partners, faith-based organizations, and leaders reach out on how they can support. Preparation is the answer. That is how you can support, helping with preparation. Today, in fact, from 4 to 6 p.m., we have volunteers ready to assist with bagging at each of our city parish sandbag locations. I want to thank those volunteers. Please make sure that you don't take this lightly. Please head over while we have the assistance for you and get your sandbags and continue to do what is needed to prepare your homes for inclement weather. You know, we have 8 sandbag locations: Airline Highway Fairgrounds, Allison Park, Cadillac Street Park, Doyle's Bayou Park, Flannery Road Park, Gardner Park, Lovett Road Park, and Memorial Stadium. Now, as you already probably are aware, yesterday on Sunday, I signed a parish-wide disaster declaration should we need to request state and federal assistance in the event our resources are overwhelmed. And today we partially activated the Mayor's Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness. City parish buildings will remain closed through tomorrow. And so I will make a determination later this week about any additional closings. At this point, we don't anticipate opening any shelters, but we are coordinating with the Red Cross if they become necessary. And also, we have our search and rescue teams on standby should they be needed as well. With Laura headed towards Louisiana, we have a concern about downed trees and power outages. Call 311 for any trees or debris that falls in our roadways. And of course, call Entergy and Demco for any down powered lines or power outages. You can call Entergy at 1-800-9-OUTAGE, that's 1-800-9-OUTAGE, and you can reach Demco at 1-844-MY-DEMCO, 1-844-MY-DEMCO. And of course, call 911 for any emergencies. To stay up to date with the status of the city parish, you can follow us at Red Stick Ready on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Download the Red Stick Ready mobile application and text Red Stick Ready, that's Red Stick Ready in all caps with no spaces, to 225-243-9991, 225-243-9991. And you will receive emergency updates from the Mayor's Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness. I'm going to ask Fred Rayford to step up and give you his update as Director of Transportation and Drainage.
Thank you, Mayor. First off, let me say, when you look at the weather we have out there today, it's kind of hard to imagine that we're worried about a hurricane coming in or even the possibility of 2 storms. But we don't certainly want to let the citizens put their guard down, because it's going to happen, some type of rain event, some type of wind event this week. We need to be prepared, and certainly we'd hope our citizens will be ready to go. I will also tell you that our Public Works team has been working every day, but here lately we've been trying to address a lot of the storm drainage infrastructure that helps facilitate moving water from one place out to our major outfalls. That's what we've been concentrating on, and we've done a fairly good job of that, trying to get a lot of the debris out of the channels that we can help facilitate moving water. I will tell you that we've also got an opportunity to move into a lot of the subdivisions and clean out some storm drain boxes and pipe that's in many locations in the subdivision. Our maintenance lots are doing a very good job of trying to be responsive in regards to those. I know on some of the major channels like Ward's Creek, we had an area up there. Also on Dawson Creek, we have at locations that we've been working on to address to help move water through those locations. I would just say that, be prepared, and as suggested by the mayor, certainly if we have problems with flooded streets, you need to, call that into 311, because that's very important. But we also, if we have any real wind, which is projected for Laura, then we certainly would want the citizens to call in 311 to address that for any trees being down in a location. We will be as responsive as possible. Certainly, depending on the weather conditions, we will be responsive. But if we can't get there, we will certainly have it set on the list to get when the weather allows us to address that. So with that, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Fred, and thank you to all of our team, many of them who are here at MOSEP right now, and many who are working out in the field in addition to those who stand behind me. Once again, in emergencies and crises like this, certainly keeping the lines of communication open is essential, and we will certainly do that on a regular basis from my office. So I'll take any questions that you might have. Yes.
So Marco has made a change here, and we all know storms can change at any moment. That's why we keep a close eye on them. What do you tell people at home who see that Marco has changed, but may not really think that Laura could be serious?
That's a good question. The question is, what do we tell people who might see that Marco has changed and maybe taking a different attitude? I'm paraphrasing your question there. And so our admonition and strong encouragement and advice is to stay vigilant because Laura is on the way, and you mentioned something very important. All of these tropical storms, weather events are unpredictable. They can change in a matter of hours. So this is not the time for any of us to let our guard down in this process. We still have to be prepared. We still have to be attentive. We still need to download those apps and keep the lines of communication open. So don't take it for granted because it appears that Marco is not going to impact us. We're still at the height of hurricane season, which means we should have a heightened sensitivity about being prepared. Any other questions? Well, thank you all for being here and helping to be a part of the communication process. We greatly appreciate it, and we will continue to keep you updated. Thank you so much.